Hey there, it's me, coming at a Year of the Doodle flip through. I just finished this one today. I've been doing the Year Doodle, I say doodle slash prompt. I did it a few years ago. I actually did it in the book. Well, I bought me a new book, and I've been going through it, and I take the prompt, and then I do a page in a 5x8 size. This is the second or third one this so far. I'll try to put them up in the corner, the flip throughs for these, if you are interested. I do share them daily on the Art It Out Facebook group, in my group. So let's get started. Doodle red. And there are a few doing it with me, so that's always fun. Everything's coming up roses. I wish we had the field vision. Of course, if we did, then, we wouldn't be able to be on our line because we'd all have to be segregated and put in your houses and away from each other. Crazy life we're living right now, huh? February 11th was quote. The quote was, "Let us always meet each other with a smile, for the smile is the beginning of love." Some of these are very, I don't want to say plain, very easy to do. Some of them took me longer. I just hear the prompt and I go with whatever comes to my mind, guys. Sometimes it's not following the prompt either. Awesome things happen today if you choose not to be miserable. Awesome things will happen today if you choose not to be miserable. Blah, 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 blah. X of the nose. Hearts aplenty. Cupid's arrow. I started out with nothing. I still have most of it. Happy home. And I use different mediums. Whatever's in the mood, guys. I don't stick to, when I first did this, I stuck to it was doodling and maybe some stamping and some collage I ended up doing later in it. But and the reason why I picked doing on a mixed media paper is for I can do whatever pops in my head for that prompt. I'm not stuck with this thing. Self-portrait. This is not really a self-portrait, but it is, if that makes sense. I didn't look at a mirror while I'm doing my face. No, I just know I picked things and did it. Anyways, the prompt was like a little light bulby kind of thing. Paragliding off the light bulbs. Or parachuting off light bulbs. The artist is always beginning. I don't know the name of the person that said that. Happy fun page. I really like that. That's cool. Wax nostalgic. So I just played doodle now, doodle later, just doodle it out of you. Lots of hard days. That was a hard day over there. The view today. Some squirrels and birds and outside. Use a combination of oil pastels and just rubbing and smooshing. Doodle what's there. Whatever, there was probably some mark on the page, so that's watercolor. That's pretty. The perfect cookie. Under the big top. When I read the prompt under the big top, it popped in my head where colors red, green, and very harsh, big color shapes. So that's what I went for. What I felt. Art, what's there? And what was there? I remember this was like a little circle, and it had a couple things come off of it. So I played around, and that's some watercolor. Or no, that's, I'm thinking this is gouache. It feels like gouache. It's got that texture here. Positive. And I made it positive. Doodle in the lines. I glued a lined sheet of paper on, and I doodled in the lines. On the farm. So not what you thought, huh? I don't know if you guys can see. Like a person in the barn. Yeah, that was a dark day. Oh, on another one. On my mind. I literally just spewed it out of me and wrote it. Leap. Take a leap for leap year, February 29th. And I doodled and played with frogs and played around. Art is the only way to run away without leaving home. And for me, that is true. I just played. I love it. What's so funny? Ooh, squirrel! And then, of course, I've got some. You look around, you'll find my little stick guys around. It was a round circle with a few of those, is what it kind of looked like. So I went around. Rounded squares. A little fruity. I just went with it and played and just went. It was a bad day. I know it was a bad day. I remember this. And I just threw down and played until I got it out. Let there be cake. I made a washi tape cake. Taxi. So I used the colors. Come take a ride with me. Doodle by connecting the dots, and I made some dots with a big old Sharpie and then made something with it. All art is but imitation of nature. This doodle, Year of the Doodle, is kind of what it got me wanting to do more art journaling and things. The letter S. Or this, yeah. That is, it's not watercolors, it was, gelato, no, gouache, and I'll get there. The letter S, I just doodled, and then wrote S words in the middle of the S. Goodbye, yellow brickwork. Here's one that didn't have nothing to do with the prompt. Not to brag, but I haven't had a mood swing in like 7 minutes. The band, I used different music, paper, and sheets, and then put holes, glued them on. Just a good collage. On a plane. There you go. These are supposed to be planes from, like, you know, and you look up in the sky, all you do is really kind of see an X, kind of. You really can't see them if they're way far up. Or that's just my eyesight's getting that bad. Art, what's there? It's not easy being green. I used every acrylic green I had in one area. So there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, you know. And this is a good thing. You can just, it doesn't have to look like anything, guys. It doesn't have to be a completed, is that a completed page? Some say yes, some would say no, because it doesn't have a edge, it doesn't have words, it doesn't have this, you know. So don't get hung up on that. Just have fun. It was the quote, you can cut all the flowers, but you cannot keep spring from coming. That was watercolors. And shamrocks. Use some napkins. Today's was When Pigs Fly. And I just doodled him on a pencil, went over him in Bic, and then got out the palette pastel. Jane Davenport's the eyeshadowy looking things. Yeah, that. What, you never seen a pig fly? And there we go. Now, I could not get any more of what, or Hobby Lobby didn't have any more of this specific brand of this size. I was going to order off Amazon. Well, then my Prime membership has been, I have to pay it up, so I can't order anything off there. And now they're not sending out anything but medical supplies, so it wouldn't have mattered, but I went to Hobby Lobby. This was 2 weeks ago, or last week. 2 weeks. No, it's about 2 weeks now. So I didn't want to be without. So I went ahead and picked up one of theirs. It's the right size, but you do get more paper, so we're getting 60 sheets. It's a little bit thicker, 110, even though feeling this to this, they're about the same feel-wise, but this is a cream color. I really like white. I really do like the white look. So it was not a good, I didn't want to use this one. I didn't, but it wasn't a choice that I could, they didn't have any other choices at the time, and I didn't either. So this will be the next one. So it'll be, I think I'll divide it in half. That way it's not going to take, this was 40 sheets, this is 60. Well, yeah, you know, a couple months you'll see it. I hope you guys enjoy these little flip-throughs, that you guys that miss and can't see them because you're either not on Facebook or really Facebook. I don't share them all that on Instagram too much anymore. All right, guys. Stay safe, stay smart, and smile and enjoy your loved ones. Happiness to you. Go make a mess and do some art, guys, because your creativity can't find you if you're not doing nothing. All right? Bye.